I like this texture because it's really nice and soft, very easy for me to run my fingers through. Now today's unit is going to be brought to you by the company Nadula Hair. Of course, I'm going to make sure to leave all the details down below in the description area. Of course, let's get into this baby right here. Their pull and go Yaki straight wig. This is in the length 24 inches, as you can tell. This definitely has some length on it. This unit is pre-cut, pre-plucked, pre-bleach, and it has a 7x5 closure. The closure area looks like, and like I stated, they did go ahead and pre-cut this. You do get a comb on each side. Also get a comb in the back, your adjustable, removable elastic band. Also get your adjustable straps in the nape area, and you get your pull and go drawstring. Appreciate the adjustable strap still being in the nape area, especially for somebody like me who has a small head. Lace does seem to be a little bit light, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my tint spray to the very front of the lace so that it can blend in better to my skin tone. I went ahead and added my tint spray. Now I'm gonna tighten everything up because I do have a small head, so I want to make sure this is going to fit my head without it being too loose, because I believe this is an average cap size, and sometimes with the drawstring wigs they can come off a little bit big. So I'm happy that they added the extras in the back, because we gonna make sure it fits good. Surprisingly, this fits really well to my head. I thought it was gonna be too big, but it is snug, it is on. Now the tint did a really good job as far as the lace goes. There's a little bit of lace I can cut off on the side, but for the most part, everything blended in well together. I tried to not go too heavy on it. They did say that they pre-bleached the knots, and I feel like it looks really good on camera. And with the parting space, it is nice and open. If you don't want to keep it as a middle part, you can always move your parting space to the side. This feet in the lace area is nice also. It doesn't feel too heavy. Keep in mind, I'm only 5'2", so anything past 20 inches sometimes looks a little bit long on me, but this is where it is hitting at. So not too bad, and the density on this is not super heavy. One that's going to look very, very natural, because it already looks good, y'all. It already looks good, and I haven't even done much to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to styling this, and then of course I'll be back to show you guys the final looks and tell you my final thoughts. It's very easy and simple, and I love the density on this. I also love the texture because it looks super realistic. Now, like I stated, I went in using my olive oil wig grip spray. I feel like that laid the lace down perfectly. I am happy that I decided to go in with my tint spray because it definitely was going to come off a little bit too light for my skin tone, but that spray definitely helped to make sure everything blended in well. I didn't have to go in with any powder. I also didn't have to put any powder into the parting space area, just because it is nice and open. Now, you did see me kind of like pluck out a few little hairs in the front, and that was just to help kind of open it up a little bit more. But other than that, I think they did a really good job with plucking out the hairline, making sure that the parting space is nice and open. And I also stated that they did go in and pre-bleach the knots, and the parting space definitely is giving off scalp. I love the middle part because it gave nice and sleek. and I didn't have any issues with it laying down. I just used a little bit of my wax and my hot comb to press everything down. Now when I moved it over to the side part, I did have to go in between sections and just kind of add that wax and then use my hot comb, but I didn't have to go in with any mousse. I also did not notice a lot of flyaways when it came to this unit, and I also did notice a lot of frizziness when it came to this unit, but I did go in with my Sleek and Shine serum just to help kind of control it because it is a Yaki texture. But I like this texture because it's really nice and soft, very easy for me to run my fingers through. When I was adding the heat to it and flat ironing it, I didn't notice any issues. I think in the back I probably could have straightened it out a little bit more, but I really couldn't see what I was doing, so my bad, okay? But you guys get you get where this is going. Like I stated, this is pretty long on me because I'm only 5'2". If I turn around, you definitely will see how long it is. This has a good amount of hair to it because I feel like when I gathered it up into a ponytail, it looked really, really good. Now this is only a 7x5, so if you wanted to kind of tuck this hair, I think you could, and then like do your ponytail. Let me see, I just want to make sure I show you all. And the sides are not bulging as far as like by the ear, so if you wanted to get the hair up out of your face, you definitely could. If you wanted to leave it out the way, you can. It's still a good amount of hair, and the length on this is not too bad. The luster on this is good. It's not like that overly textured Yaki hair. And so I like this one because, like I said, it's very soft, and I think this is going to be very easy to manage. Even the ends on this hair I feel like look really good. They're not super thick, but they also aren't super thin, so like I said, they'll still make a good ponytail. Now you could add some curls into this unit, but of course with Yaki straight hair, sometimes the curls end up falling into waves and they just don't last a very long time. You can always add some rollers in if you wanted something to last a little bit longer. But this is definitely giving nice and sleek, okay? I have no issues with this unit. As far as the fit goes, like I stated, it is fitting my head pretty good. However, I am noticing a little bit of bulging in the back area where I pulled that string at. If you have a head that's a little bit bigger than mine, then this is going to fit you perfectly with no issues. But let me know what you guys think about this unit. For me, I'm definitely going to give it 2 thumbs up. It's nice and easy, simple, perfect for beginners. If this length is a little bit too long for you, because I know some people don't like the long hair, don't care, definitely make sure to check out the website and see what other lengths they offer. If you do like this, I'm going to make sure to leave the links down below once again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.